Srimati Smriti Jubin Irani, Honorable Union Minister for HRD and Chief Guest for this convocation, to kindly deliver her address.
Adarniya Chairman Shri Rungta, IIT Director Professor R.V. Rajakumar, distinguished dais, ladies and gentlemen, and graduating students. At the onset, I have shared my observation with the Director IIT, and I say it loud today as I did in IIT Guwahati when I went for a convocation there as well. Today is a day of joyful celebration for the students, their family members who are amongst us. And I see that as they take their degrees from you, their medals from you, there is a very subdued environment, because I'm told that the discipline in IIT is that nobody claps. But I feel that today is a day where you begin a new part of your life's journey, and I think you deserve those claps more than anyone else. And given the vibrancy of the youth, for a convocation to be dulled out because of extreme amount of discipline would be a bit disheartening. I heard the joyful rapture in which the students engaged when Sushant came to accept his, though sushi as you call him, looked very frightened. I don't know what was frightening. The fact that he begins on a new journey without his friends, or the fact that he leaves the safe enclave of his own educational institution and now is in charge of his own destiny. But I know this: for a student to get the President's Gold Medal means the student has distinguished himself and is in a capacity to not only lead a good life for himself, but also lead this nation in the future. जो वाहवाही कर रहे हैं बैक बेंच से, उनसे कहना चाहती हूँ कि कलाम साहब ने कहा था that the best brains in this country belong to the back benches. इतना ही कहना चाहूँगी आज that you are at the foothills of the Barunai Hills. I don't know how many of you took out the time to study the history of the environment in which your institution is placed. These are the hills which gave a call for independence. These are the hills which defended the last bastions of this state and refused to fall to the English. It is ironical that we don gowns in this convocation today, which is something that has been handed down as a tradition from the British. But I feel that what would be extremely fitting tribute to this location, to the people who have lived, bled from the Barunai Hills for the people of India, is that if each student contributes something significant to the growth of our country. I'm sure you're all aware that the Honorable Prime Minister has given a call for Startup India. IITs have been known to encourage new ideas, innovation, and converge them with good business plans. I am sure every student is aware that the Government of India has started a program called Mudra Yojana, under which from 50,000 onwards to 10 lakhs a loan can be taken without giving any collateral. If there are any industrious students amongst you who have a great idea that can become a great business opportunity, my request is start up, stand up now. Another request. I was engaging in a conversation with the IIT director, and I highlighted the fact that under the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, you have taken up 2 villages around this institution. The target that the Government of India has set to start with is 5 villages. This is an initiative through which students and faculty can engage with citizens in areas around the institution, so that those who wonder as to how will an IIT benefit the villages around it, Unnat Bharat Abhiyan becomes one such example. Hence, the student who are currently studying, my appeal to you is to engage yourself more productively. I am sure that your faculty members will give you enough credits for that engagement so that you feel that your time has been productively used. Amongst you today are many who will chart out a defined course for their careers. But there are many in our country who have made history by taking a step in a journey which was not defined, in a journey which seemed at that time full of challenges. I was discussing with the Honorable Director today that if you look at the life and the history of C.V. Raman, this is a man who distinguished himself in the field of science, received the Nobel, but very few know that he began his career as an auditor in the Indian Finance Institution. It is when a vice chancellor saw his capacity, his engagement, his love for physics, that he was invited to be a teacher in a university, and that is where his true journey in the field of science began. My appeal to all the students who are graduating today, yes, there will be defined expectations. Yes, there will be defined pathways. I am sure your parents will also say, कि अब IIT की degree मिली है तो तुम भी कोई चमत्कार करो. My request to you is that apart from walking down that defined path, if your heart tells you to pursue a particular choice, if your heart tells you to pursue a particular career, do so and pursue it with the spirit of excellence, so that one day even your name can be written in the annals of history as that has been done in the name of C.V. Raman. Once again, my heartiest congratulations to the graduating students, and a special congratulations to your parents, your family members who worked so hard to see this day of celebration and joy. My best wishes to all the family members. Jai Hind.